How to build resilience and raise confident problem solvers. Have you ever watched a child give up after just one mistake? Maybe they couldn't finish a puzzle. Maybe they fell while learning to ride a bicycle. Or maybe they lost a game and said, "I can't do it." As parents, teachers, or caregivers, it's natural to want to step in and solve the problem right away. But what if those difficult moments are actually some of the most important opportunities for a child to grow? Today, we're going to discover how everyday challenges help children build resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks, learn from mistakes, and keep trying even when things are hard. Let's begin with a simple story. Imagine two children building the same tower with wooden blocks. After several minutes of careful work, both towers suddenly fall. The first child immediately starts crying, "I'll never build it again." The second child looks disappointed too, but after taking a deep breath, they pick up another block and quietly begin rebuilding. What's the difference? It isn't that one child never feels frustrated, both children feel disappointed. The difference is that one child has begun learning an important life skill, resilience. Resilience doesn't mean pretending everything is okay. It doesn't mean never feeling sad, angry, or discouraged. Instead, resilience means learning that difficult moments don't last forever, and that every challenge can become a chance to learn something new. Think of resilience like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it becomes. Children don't build that muscle by avoiding every problem. They build it by facing manageable challenges with caring adults nearby to encourage them. Now, imagine if someone completed every puzzle for a child, tied every shoe, solved every disagreement, fixed every mistake. At first, it might seem helpful, but over time, the child may begin believing, "I can't do difficult things on my own." Instead of confidence, they develop doubt. Instead of curiosity, they become afraid of making mistakes. That's why allowing children to struggle a little, while knowing they are safe and supported, is so valuable. Of course, this doesn't mean leaving children to handle overwhelming situations by themselves. Support is still important. The goal is not to remove every obstacle. The goal is to guide children as they discover their own solutions. Here's a simple example. A little girl is trying to put together a jigsaw puzzle. After several attempts, she sighs and says, "It's too hard." Instead of immediately finishing the puzzle for her, her father smiles and asks, "Which piece do you think we should try next?" Now she's thinking, looking, testing ideas. When she finally finds the correct piece, the smile on her face is something no adult could have given her. She earned that feeling herself. Moments like these teach children an important message. I can solve problems. I can keep trying. I can learn from mistakes. Those beliefs become the foundation of confidence that lasts far beyond childhood. Every challenge becomes another opportunity to practice patience, persistence, and creative thinking. And those are skills children will carry with them for the rest of their lives. So, how can we help children become more resilient every day? Let's look at 5 simple habits that make a big difference. The first is to praise effort, not just results. Imagine your child spends an hour drawing a picture. Instead of saying, "That's the best drawing ever," try saying, "I noticed how carefully you worked on the details," or "You kept trying even when it was difficult." When children hear praise like this, they begin to understand that effort is something they can control, and that's far more valuable than always being perfect. The second habit is to let children solve small problems. If 2 children disagree over which game to play, instead of immediately deciding for them, ask, "What ideas do you both have? Can you think of a solution that's fair for everyone?" At first, they may need help, but with practice, they'll become more confident making decisions on their own. The third habit is to treat mistakes as teachers. Imagine a little boy spills his milk during breakfast. Instead of saying, "Look what you did," try saying, "Accidents happen. What do we need to clean it up?" Now the mistake becomes a learning opportunity instead of something to fear. Children who aren't afraid of making mistakes are more willing to try new things. The fourth habit is to encourage positive self-talk. Sometimes children quietly tell themselves, "I can't do this." Help them change those words. Instead of saying, "I can't," encourage them to say, "I can't do it yet." That one small word, "yet," reminds children that learning takes time. it turns a dead end into a new beginning. The fifth habit is to celebrate progress. Success isn't always about finishing first or getting everything right. Sometimes success means trying again after failing. Sometimes it means asking for help. Sometimes it means staying calm during a difficult moment. Every small step forward deserves recognition. When children notice their own progress, they become more motivated to keep learning. Remember, resilience doesn't grow overnight. It grows one challenge at a time, one conversation at a time, one encouraging moment at a time. Children don't need adults who make life perfect. They need adults who believe in them, encourage them, and remind them that mistakes are part of learning. When children feel supported instead of judged, they become more willing to take healthy risks, solve problems, and believe in their own abilities. Those lessons will help them at school, in friendships, at work, and throughout their lives. So the next time your child faces a difficult challenge, resist the urge to solve everything immediately. Instead, ask yourself, how can I help my child discover the solution? You may be surprised by how capable they really are. Every challenge is another opportunity to grow stronger. Every mistake is another opportunity to learn. And every small success becomes another building block of confidence. Thank you for watching, Bright Childs. If you found today's video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who wants to raise confident, resilient children. Together, we can help children grow into courageous learners who believe in themselves. Before you go, have you ever wondered why some children become calm after a disagreement, while others stay upset for hours? What if there were simple ways to help children handle conflicts, cooperate with others, and build stronger friendships? In our next episode, we'll explore practical strategies for teaching children healthy communication, empathy, and peaceful conflict resolution. Subscribe to Bright Childs, and we'll see you in the next video.